Revised version of Indiana's abortion bill is now on its way to the full Senate in just a matter of days. This proposed restriction still largely bans all abortions, with only exceptions in cases of rape, incest, or when the mother's life is at risk. But today, lawmakers introduced amendments for those exceptions that would limit abortion access even further. Felicia kicks off tonight's big story with a breakdown of today's amendment proposals.
In all, we saw 17 amendments proposed today after 2.5 hours of public testimony. Only a handful of those amendments were considered, though, and just a few were approved by committee. Now, two of the big changes would impact victims of rape and incest who seek abortions. Tonight, Rachel Krause shares concerns from doctors and sexual assault advocates who say these changes will add another burden to assault survivors.
We are concerned about the chilling effect requirement like that will have.
Today's changes at the State House add two major amendments to Indiana's abortion ban bill. One cracks down on how long victims of rape and incest have to get an abortion, giving people 16 and older 8 weeks, and kids 15 years old and under just 12 weeks. The other amendment requires victims not only have an affidavit under penalty of perjury to get the procedure, but would also add that to their permanent medical history, something doctors are calling unusual.
But I am concerned about anything that puts an additional step or barrier in between the patient and the medical care that they need.
In Indiana, 1 in 3 women will be sexually assaulted during their lifetime. And Indiana girls in high school are 4 times as likely as those in other states to experience rape. 1 in every 7 women who are raped will get pregnant. Beth White with the Indiana Coalition to End Sexual Assault and Human Trafficking says forcing a victim to have their rapist's baby is cruel.
If you experience sexual violence in your life, it should be your choice about what happens to you, what you do, and how public you make your experience.
Currently, 63% of sexual assaults go unreported. Doctors and advocates say these new abortion requirements may mean sexual assault reports go up, likely becoming more accurate.
Victims of rape may be afraid to report because of reprisal from the abuser. They may not want to enter into the criminal justice system. There are a wide number of reasons. And so I would be worried that any increase could be misinterpreted as misreporting, when in reality it's just reporting of the numbers that are actually occurring.
White says she's calling on lawmakers to protect Indiana victims and their access to abortion, to ensure the government doesn't victimize them further with more restrictions.
It's the kind of cruel suffering that we don't have to impose on people. We just don't.